You know what I just realized about Sonic the Hedgehog?
He's fast. Keep in mind, I think you're very stupid.
You're just saying that because you don't care about my job.
How are you even doing that? What are you playing that on?
I, hacked the system, partitioned the drive, moved all the work over, so now it's just a big emulator library.
On your work computer, you did this?
So the thing about Sonic is that he's losing.
Only when you play. If I hear that broing sound one more time, I'm gonna kill myself.
Even when you win, Sonic loses, on the whole, like throughout everything. Think about it.
You can't make me do that.
Sonic's enemy is Dr. Robotnik, right? Or Eggman, whatever you want to call him. And he's the only human you see in the games. He's human, and he takes all the fluffy forest creatures and traps them in robotic suits. And then he invents pollution factories and whatever. It's industrialism gone awry, a obvious environmentalism parable, and so on.
I mean, I guess that's obvious. I never really thought about it too deeply. I was focused on trying to make Tails run into the spikes.
It's an obvious anti-pollution, oneness with nature kind of thing. Why do you think that when you go into the future in Sonic CD that it's all pollution and techno, and then you go into the past and it's all lush green forests?
Because I was 10?
This is a look into the future of that story's timeline, and Robotnik wins. That's depressing as shit.
No, he doesn't, and it's not. Because when I do, I get all the Chaos Emeralds, and then Sonic goes Super Saiyan and busts that shit right up. All day, every time.
Maybe temporarily, but Robotnik clearly always comes back. I mean, the guy's got a casino, a factory, an airship. He can reverse gravity. And think about the world that Sonic exists within. Do those look like normal forests or caves or lava-filled Roman ruins to you? No, there are loops and machines specifically designed to make a curled hedgehog go faster, and they're everywhere. Just look at the crosshatch pattern on the grass and the dirt. It's not just the animals that are robotic, it's the everything. And who do you think made all that?
I don't know. Sonic never indicated that everything was robots, or that was a problem for him, or that he thought it was wrong, or that Robotnik was behind it.
Because Sonic is too busy collecting TVs and gaining enough rings to gain access to bonus levels that are clearly thinly veiled drug trips, distractors. The real tragedy is that Robotnik has created these levels and filled them with loops and rings and TVs and springs and all sorts of shit that hedgehogs like, to keep the one guy who could stop him busy. Sonic is just a rat in a maze, forever killing time in a simulated environment that Eggman made so he can continue raping the planet while Sonic just f***s off. It's like a hedgehog matrix.
It's actually more like life now, if you're into that kind of thing. I mean, certainly folks today think the environment is totally f***ed and that no matter what we do, there's just no beating the big business powers that be.
Yes, outrage. And Robotnik even creates a robot Sonic. He's just rubbing his limitless technological power in our faces. And the guy is beyond foiling. I bet every boss that you face with his face is just a sophisticated robot.
I feel like you're more interested in talking about the specifics of Sonic the Hedgehog than you are about steering this towards any kind of
just look at the implications of Sonic versus Mario Olympic Games for the Wii.
Oh my god, no.
Roll sound, roll cameras, and action.
We're interested in what your experiences in online dating have been overall. What works, what doesn't, so on.
The guys are
horrible.
Terrible.
I got 100 messages in an hour.
The messages I receive,
Holla, I'd go Pac-Man on that word for vagina I don't like using.
I tear that ass up.
Penis.
FindLove.net saw solid financial commitments from 11 new investors today.
Nice work today, monkeys.
We've had thousands of years to study relationships. That amount of data was bound to yield patterns and consistencies.
eHarmony's for old people. Match.com's like a more dignified Craigslist.
You're saying you can just tell what people have left out of their profiles?
Anyone can, if they look through all our research and raw data.
We have to get into abuse of power territory at some point, right?
This is just utilizing power more efficiently.
You can't hack a person.
I'm just getting started.
and when I,
Crap, why do I always do that?
We created the worst dating profile we could imagine. Someone that no one would ever date.
She lists tricking guys into thinking I'm pregnant as her top interest.
And then we take bets.
I bet $1 million on infinity messages.
So we're all clear on the rules.
rules are for fools, turkey.
This was your thing.
Blake, you sopping possum.
Peace out. Smoke bomb.
Pumpkin bomb.
Which I made out of science. Give people a chance to pretend to be their best selves, and maybe they'll get there.
Josie, right?
What's Zeusk for?
Hand jobs.
Zeusk.